What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to week number 6 of the NBBL main division, where this week we're going to be taking on Nova Blader once again. I don't know why I said Nova Blader. Nova and the coach of the Bermuda KECLEONS. We are really hoping for some revenge here, because we are currently 0-2 with our battles versus Nova, and especially after our rough battle with Travis in the low tier division, I'm really hoping to at least make it a 2-1 instead of a 0-3. So we're gonna hope for that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the teams here. Plop! I just really wanted to talk about the team real quick before actually hopping into the match. So you see Golden Ghost, Slowking, Moltres that can turn into a Flying Water Fairy type, Iron Hands, Iron Boulder, Sinistcha, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Cyclozar that can turn into a normal Ice and Fairy type, Vikavolt, Overquill, and Hisuian Avalugg. Now, something to point out about this team, where is his Urshifu switch in? It doesn't exist because he doesn't have a fairy type that's natural on his team. I do think as a result, Terra Fairy Moltres with Flame Body has to come, which is why we're bringing Protective Pads Urshifu. I do think a bulky Iron Hands is coming. I do think a bulky Ursaluna is coming as well, because Ursaluna Blood Moon looks pretty scary into my team. I do think Overquill is going to come. I as well. I do think Cyclozar has a decent chance of coming. I think Iron Boulder and Sinistcha also have a pretty decent chance of coming. But yeah, pretty much the goal of this game is going to be get Urshifu in, set up, endgame sweep. That's the goal in this match. I'm really hoping we're successful with that. I think there's a very good chance we will be, because again, to be quite frank, where is his Urshifu switch in? There is none. So yeah. I'm very excited for this game. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and head into the team preview section. You guys know it. Actually, I'll go ahead, and while I'm waiting for Nova, I'll go ahead and discuss my plan as well. If Vikavolt, Cyclozar, and Overquill for some odd reason don't show up, I'm leading Skarmory and getting hazards up immediately. The sooner hazards get up on the field, the better for my sanity. If Overquill does show up, then I'm leading Raikou and I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. If Overquill is there, that's just my play. Even if Ursaluna is there, I'm just clicking Volt Switch. If Ursaluna comes in for free, I switch it to Skarmory. And if Vikavolt and Cyclozar show up with no Overquill, I'm going to lead Slacking and go for a knockoff. So, yeah. Now, something I do have to keep in mind is that Nova does know the Protect strats, because he sent me a thing where he was battling somebody else that had a Slacking. It was a low tier, and he brought Protect on like half of his Pokemon. I did not prepare for Protect, even though I knew about that strat, just simply because I do need Assault Vest Slacking in this matchup. I almost brought Assault Vest Appleton, but Appleton would get walled by Golden Go and things like that, so I was like, I can't really do that reliably, so I decided with Slacking, Assault Vest Slacking is just the best case scenario. We do see Blood Moon, we do see... Okay, yeah, this is pretty much everything I expected. No Cyclozar and no Overquill is massive, though. Absolutely massive. Actually, yeah, this gives me a free lead with Skarm. This is a Skarm lead. This is absolutely a Skarm lead, because I have Whirlwind, I can set my spikes. There's a lot of things I can do here for free. That is the easiest play I can make. And we're also bringing a bit of a interesting Skarmory set, so I'm going to be very interested to see if what Nova's going to do with that information, but... yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. I'm very excited for this game. Hey y'all, before continuing the video, I just wanted to take a second to plug my Ko-Fi page. I'm currently saving money to eventually buy a laptop to help with editing so I can get you all more videos, so any support is immensely appreciated. You'll not only have access to videos a day early, but you'll also have access to team previews, exclusive benefits on my Discord server, the ability to vote in exclusive polls, and even be named after one of my Pokemon on my Draft League and Nuzlocke teams if you become a member, along with many other benefits. If y'all enjoy my content, then I highly recommend checking it out. With that out of the way, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop into the rest of the video. Alrighty, good luck, have fun to my opponents. I really hope this team works, because if it doesn't, I will cry. Alright, let's see what he leads off with. So we see Deal! The Ursaluna Blood Moon. Okay, this is very ideal for us. This is very ideal for us. I will absolutely take this. So I'm just going to set up a free Spike. We do not have any moves to attack with. We have Spikes, Whirlwind, Iron Defense, and Roost. It's a pretty interesting set, but you know what? We're going to make do with it. The nice thing about Skarmory in this matchup, a lot of the answers that check Skarmory are going to just struggle in general. That is interesting damage. That is very interesting damage. Okay, hold on a second. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, this is a... Are you... Okay, hold on. You're not Life Form. That's a lot of damage. See, now I'm thinking you're going to go for an Earth Power, predicting me to Roost. I'm just going to set up another layer of Spikes. We do just see a swap, actually, so actually I could have just fired off a Roost there. So I'm wondering if that is Specs damage. That might be Specs, so that's good to know. We do see Iron Hands come in. That's completely fine by me. We're going to set up another layer of spikes, and then I'm going to fire off a roost. If this thing is Scarf, then we get good intel. Skarmory going down here is not the worst thing in the world because of the fact that, actually, my opponent has no hazard removal. My opponent has 0 hazard removal. I roost here. Skarmory's job is pretty much done. So, yeah, this is massive for us, actually. We'll see this thing has speed investment, which if it does, that'll tell us a lot of really valuable information. There's no way that it can kill me unless it goes for, like, a sword stance first, and we have Iron Defense for that reason. So, we could also see close combat here. We do know now that it's not Scarf, which is good to know. Let's see what my opponent went for. They went for close combat, makes sense. So, yeah, lightweight goes down here. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That is fine by me. And your defense falls, too, so that's completely fine. Alright, so now I think I could just go Underminer here, I think. Yeah, I could honestly just go Underminer here and fire off an EQ. If Moltres comes in, that's fine, but nothing wants to switch in. I could also go Thundercats. I don't think I do that, though. I think what I'm going to do... I couldn't even go Urshifu, honestly. I could also go Slacking, and I think, you know what, I'm going to go Slacking here, I think. Yeah, frick it, I'm going to go Slacking here. I'm going to go Slacking here. The reason being is because I can Terra up immediately, reveal my Terra, and if my opponent decides to try and save this thing, that's completely fine by me. I am just going to Terra Blast, I think. I think I just Terra Blast here for free. If my opponent has Protect, they have Protect. They do have to swap, so that's really good. So hopefully we get this prediction right. We see Mirio come in, which is going to be the Sinistcha. Getting a heavy hit off on this thing is gonna be fun. Ooh, baby, this is gonna be entertaining to see. Heck yeah. Alright, so we go for the Terra. This is the first time we're bringing Terra Ghost as well, which is great for us. Terra Ghost coming in clutch, baby. We're firing off the Terra Blast, hoping to deal a big chunk of damage. Let's see it as I drink my lavender tea, which is very good. I highly recommend, by the way. Herbal teas are the best. Almost with the one-shot, which is kind of crazy. We love to see that. I mean, I think my opponent here has to go for like a Strength Sap or something like that. So I'm just going to go into Thundercats here for free. We're going to send in Thundercats. It's going to be great. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. We love to freaking see it. Go, Thundercats! Yeah, we do see the Strength Sap. That was a very obvious play for them to make. Alright, so they do get a decent amount of HP back. So now the question becomes, do I think they're going to switch in Blood Moon? Because I could Aura Sphere here. I could even Extra Sensory, to be honest. I think I just fire off a Shadow Ball, because even if Blood Moon comes in for free, that's fine. I think... Oh, and we just pick up a KO, I think. I think this is just a dead Sinistcha. Yeah, that's a dead Sinistcha. Massive threat out of the way, so I will gladly take that. My guess is probably Ursaluna Blood Moon is coming in. We could also see an Iron Hands. We could even see Iron Boulder coming in. We could even see Golden Go or Moltres come in, but I don't think they come in. I think it's going to be Iron Boulder or Blood Moon. Delicious. But now I'm out of tea. I'm sad. I'm out of tea now. We do see Iron Heads, Iron Heads coming back in. We do see Iron Hands coming back in. I mean, if you're not AV, you die to an Extra Sensory, which would be very nice for us, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think there's any reason for me not to go for Volt Switch here. I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch. I think that's a very easy play for me to make. Oh, we could have just killed you with an Extra Sensory. That would have been a... Oh, that was a crit? Never mind then. Never mind then, but still. We could also see a knockoff here, which is a bit scary, but I do still think I go into Slacking regardless. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Slacking regardless. I think that's just my best play to make. Go, King Kong! Let's have some fun! We just see regular EQ. That's fine. Decent chip of damage. I think I'm just going to click Terra Blast again. There's zero reason for me not to, because I don't want Moltres to come in for free. And my opponent has no check for this besides Blood Moon. Okay, hold on, Blood Moon. Blood Moon's the one Pokemon that I don't really enjoy switching into, so I think I'm actually going to do a Facade. I think I'm going to do a regular Facade. Alright, we do see the swap, so let's see what comes in here. Is it going to be Endeavor? So it's going to be Moltres. Okay. Moltres is fine. We have Slacking. Or we're not Slacking. We have Skeledirge for you. So that's completely fine. And we don't see that either, and you now have to fear that. I easily switch it to the Dirge now. This is the main reason we brought the Dirge! This is why we got the Dirge, baby! Let's go! Let's see, how much does the Choice Specs Vacuum Wave do to well, actually, no, I think Sucker Punch should still outspeed. Yeah, Sucker Punch should still outspeed, I think. Let's go, the Dirge! And Vacuum Wave doesn't even KO, so that's good to know. Alright. We got the Dirge here. We are going to reveal a Terra. My guess is Terra Fairy. If it's Terra Water, that's phenomenal for us. And for Urshifu especially. Yeah, Terra Fairy. That was a very obvious Terra that was coming into this game. I would have been shocked if I saw anything different. We are just going to see a Roost. That's fine. Skeletor's walls you. I go for a Will-O-Wisp here every single time. The reason I go for Will-O-Wisp here is just because it's the easiest play for me to make. I can wall pretty much anything that wants to switch in here at this point, and I have Covert Cloak, so I'm not going to get flinched, I'm not going to get a Death Drop or anything like that. I would prefer Ursaluna Blood Moon to come in here. That would be phenomenal, because if I can get more chip on that, that would be great for the rest of my team. Another nice thing about Moltres being Terra Fairy, Excadrill is a lot better now as well. Excadrill just come in and click Earthquake. We do see Dio, which is going to be the Blood Moon. Fire off the Will-O-Wisps, doing a decent little bit. My guess is my opponent's going to click a Choice Specs Earth Power, which honestly, I don't even know. I'm assuming that'll KO me. Yeah, Earth Power guaranteed KOs. Torch Song only does 36 to 42%. Do I care? I love how I'm just like, do I care about that though? Do I actually care about that? What if I switched in Slacking? I mean, Slacking doesn't want to take a Blood Moon at all, even with the Assault Vest, which is kind of crazy. At this point, I have answers for Iron Hands. Yeah, it comes down to, do I think Skeletor's is more useful, or do I think Slacking is more useful here? I want to send in Slacking, I think. I think I'm going to send in Slacking. This could be a mistake, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright, I do think this is my correct play. We do just see a Blood Moon, which is fine. That's fine by me. Yeah, the crit, that's fine. King Kong don't get down here, that's completely fine. I don't have to worry about protection and against endgame, so that's good. And the more chip this takes, the easier it'll be for one of my other mods to come in and reliably endgame sweep. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious by this point that you're not AV, you're probably modest specs, and you can't click Blood Moon again, so this just gives me a free switch into Thundercats. Like, I do think at this point you have to be specs. I do think at this point you do have to be specs. I mean, regardless, nothing wants to really switch into an Aura Sphere, so I'm just gonna click Aura Sphere anyways. There's zero reason for me not to, just in case on the off chance you're not specs. Because, like, Golden Go will switch on an Aura Sphere, if that, and I could also be clicking Skull, that's something I could be clicking too, and I have Shadow Ball for Golden Go anyways, so I can just nuke it with that. Basically, Blood Moon, while I don't have it switching for Blood Moon, I can't win the game because I have Urshifu in the back. We do just see Golden Go coming in, so that's fine. I'm okay with that because I have the Shadow Ball for you. And Shadow Ball is going to be doing a pretty big chunk of damage if I do say so myself. It is going to be doing a pretty big, significant chunk of damage to you. Yeah, so I just Shadow Ball here. I'm just going to Shadow Ball here. There's no reason for me not to. It's going to do a crap ton of damage to you. Boom. Bada bang, bada boom. We freaking love to see it. We do just see a Hex, so okay, interesting. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I just go for another Shadow Ball. Zero reason for me not to at this point, because it doesn't outspeed me. Nothing switches into Shadow Ball besides just a little Blood Moon. I go for an Aura Sphere. Blood Moon is going to take more chip from Spikes. There's zero reason for me not to just do this. So I'm playing very safe. There's no reason in me trying to predict here. That's kind of my reasoning right now. There's zero reason for me to try and predict. This is the best case scenario for me because Raikou can just come in and do stuff, which is great. Why am I out of tea? I want tea. Can somebody get me more tea? I want something here. I mean, I could get apple juice from the fridge. Do I want to get apple juice from the fridge? Not really. Fun fact, I was actually watching Asteroid Mania Videos' Lions vs. Pokemon video. That was pretty fun to watch. Golden Go is going to go down here, which is pretty epic. But yes, I was watching Asteroid videos. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun. I am a Pokemon enjoyer myself, and I think the results were rigged. But that's besides the point. That's a commentary for another day. The only thing that wants to switch in here at this point is either Fairy-type Moltres, which I can switch in Skeledirge for, or the Iron Boulder, which I just fire off another Shadow Ball and let Raikou go down. That's my situation right now. I mean, even if it's Sword Stance, I have Sucker Punch Urshifu in the back just waiting for you. I have it in the back just waiting for you, buddy. Like, if you're going to allow me to get damage on Iron Boulder, free chip, that's pretty good for me. We do see this thing coming in, so this is going to die to an extra sensory, I think, by this point. I think even with AV, you're going to have to be really bulky in the special side anyways. And we could also get a flinch, would be kind of cool. Do we see the KO? We do see the KO. Let's go, Raikou! All right, another KO for the Raikou. We love to see it. Let's go, baby, let's go. Let's go, baby, let's go. Let's go, Raikou, let's go. Expert Belt Modest. Noah, I do think you should have kept that Lycanroc, because I would have run Timid over Modest with this thing. At least for our game. At least for our game. But that's besides the point. Because fun fact, Nova traded Lycanroc Dusk and Hisuian Quillfish for Overquill and the Iron Boulder after that last week, which actually helped me in prep for Raikou specifically, because then I didn't have to worry about like an endgame Lycanroc Dusk, which did look kind of scary into my team. So obviously Iron Boulder is also pretty scary into my team, but that is something I'm going to have to kind of play around anyways, and I do have ways I can beat that. We do see the Boulder! The Boulder is in the field! Oh, baby! Alright, so we do see the Cork Drive. Is that booster speed or booster attack? It's booster attack. That's good to know. I think I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. Zero reason for me not to. We just see an Earthquake. Okay. Sucker Punch KOs from this range, buddy. So Just saying. In fact, yeah, I think I just send in Urshifu here and I go for Sucker. I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to scare this thing out with Sucker Punch anyways. So, yeah, I mean, I KO. I should KO this unless it is, like, bulky if it's max HP, which would suck. We are going to fail that, unfortunately, but let's see what my opponent actually went for. They went for sub. Good play. Absolutely good play there. Yeah, that, you know what? Touche. Touche there, buddy. Touche. Imagine if I gone for Wicked Blow there, dude. Imagine if I gone for Wicked Blow. That was a good play. I need to remember that substitute is a thing. So we might lose now to this thing, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's fine. Maybe. Maybe it's fine. Actually, I could have swapped into Dirge. I could have swapped into Dirge there, but it is what it is. I think we might lose now, actually, unironically, which is a bit unfortunate. I mean, regardless, that was just a good play. That was just a really good prep by my opponent. I can't be mad that I lost this way, absolutely. And I think, legitimately, if I had gone for Wicked Blow, I would have won this game straight up. So I'm just going to click a Hex here because I can and I want to, just to prevent this from doing its thing. I think this should KO, assuming it's Adamant. Yeah, that KO. So we lose the game, but it is what it is. Good play to my opponent. Really good prep. And we go 0-3. Yay. Joestar! Yeah, there's zero reason for my opponent to not click close combat here. So we will get this hit off, which is kind of nice. So we do break the sub, but yeah, we do lose here, unfortunately. So good play to my opponent with the substitute. If I had just gone for Wicked Blowdown, then this thing would have died. So that is something to keep in mind, too. If I had gone for that, then we would have won this game. It is what it is, unfortunately, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I need to prepare more for substitute. GG's to my opponent. Really, really well played. Really great comeback there. Again, like, I had that control most of the time. It was just the substitute. I should have expected Nova. I know Nova by this point. I should expect him to have something to answer Sucker Punch Urshifu. That was really dumb on my part. I should have... the best part as well, I almost clicked Wicked Blow. I was debating about clicking Wicked Blow in my head when I was thinking about that play. And I should have just gone with my gut. I don't know why I don't go with my gut. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I don't do that, I should say. But, yeah, so we're 0-3 versus Nova. We still don't have a win versus Nova. Unfortunate. But, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. GG's though to Nova, really well played, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you guys did, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, all that fun stuff. We're just still definitely in a great position in playoffs. Like we still, like, I think as long as we win one more game, like we have a very good shot at making playoffs. But we do have to pick up the pace. And Nova needed this win too. Nova absolutely needed this win because he was currently 2-3. So he needed this win to get his playoffs pushed back. So I'm happy for him that he got this win. Obviously, I'm unhappy that we didn't get the win ourselves, but it is what it is. We are 3-3. Both of us are 3-3. But you know what? We're gonna make the comeback. We're gonna make playoffs. I feel very confident with that. This team really worked well. I just need to play better, which is my mantra. I team prep well, I need to do better battles. But that'll be it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to check out the Ko-Fi if you're interested in more content from me and also wanting to support me. I'm hoping to get a laptop soon because now that I'm actually going back to my typical dance schedule, a laptop would really help me out with these videos. So if you guys want to see more videos from me, if you guys want to see more highly edited videos from me, then definitely consider checking out the Ko-Fi. With that though, thank you again for the third time, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace out, mates! Let me control. Peace out, mates.